Hello and welcome to the Football Fun Factory in Kilmarnock.
What is our plan for the next couple of days here at Kilmarnock, Blair?
So next couple of days I'm going to be taking you guys around my community. I'm going to show you a few places that are special to me. I'm going to take you to a couple of the venues that we deliver our incredible programmes for, and we have done for the last 3 years now. And then we're delivering a super Tots football fun session, a one-off special. Superheroes are coming to Sturton today. I'm buzzing for that. And then we're off to Craigtara this evening. We're off there for the big launch of the Football Fun Factory and Haven partnership, which is going to be mega. Looking forward to that. This is the team. This is Cole, Lyle, Leah and Arlo, our good friend from around the corner. These guys are off to school now, aren't they? You gonna have a good day? You're behaving for the video now. Right, okay, I'll let you go. Right, off you go.
Blair, what's a typical morning in a Gray household look like?
It looks absolute chaos usually. So there's usually myself, Karina and the 3 kids are all getting ready to head out in the morning. So we're always busy looking for shoes, getting jackets organised. And then you've seen this morning we share school runs with our friends round the corner. So we're either getting the kids parked off round there or they're coming round here for a lift in the morning. So it's usually quite chaotic, but once we're out, that's our day underway. Right, bye.
Where are we off to first then, Blair?
That's us, we're off to Sturton, and where we've launched a brand new sessions recently, and that's where we're delivering our Tots Football Fun today. This is you're getting behind the scenes now and the glasses going. It's TV and the van only for the glasses. Here we are, at Windy Rose Riley. Off for our Tots session today. So we're just going to be getting set up and then our superstars will be arriving very soon. So we've got about 10 of our Tots superstars coming today. We're going to do a superhero themed session, which I'm looking forward to. One of my favourite ones. I've not done that one for a while though. So it should be good. All the kids love superheroes. We first started using this venue for camps. In fact, it was one of our very first camps venues. Camps are going really well here, so we've built up a wee community in Sturton. And then when I launched my management franchise, it was the perfect place to come to. Get this big, brilliant hall for Tots. And we're now running them on a Saturday morning. And out the back of the centre's a brilliant 4G Astro pitch that we now have a Tuesday night football fun and development. So that's going absolutely brilliantly. We've got loads of kids that come to our camps, and now their younger siblings are coming to Tots as well. So brilliant to see lots of families get involved here. First football team I played for, Sturton, who are from the town. This is their kind of hub venue now. So every week on the pitch and in here, you'll see right from 4 or 5-year-olds right up to senior teams for adults, for men and women now. So it's a great club, and I've got a good relationship with the club as well. So they get a wee discount for my camps and they help me promote my experiences and stuff, which is great. We're both keen for more kids to get involved in football, which is brilliant. So we don't really see each other as a competitor, which is exactly what you want with your relationships with the grassroots teams, which is brilliant. So we kind of help each other out. Kids will come to my sessions. If they're looking for a grassroots team to go and play for, then I'll go and sort of signpost them to Sturton as well. So all good. This is the best part of the job, this. Every head coach loves this part.
What's the relationship like with head coach of Football Fun Factory?
Yeah, it's good. It's almost like there's so many of us now that unfortunately don't get the opportunity to speak to everyone, but there's more, particularly in my lead head coach role now. There's a sort of group that I speak to consistently, but then there's a couple of guys, the likes of Scott, Lewis Moore that I started with, who we keep in touch quite often, and it's good that we've kept those relationships going. But everybody's always there to help each other out, which is brilliant. We always keep it pretty much exactly the same, so when the kids come in, they know the routine, they recognise the pitch, everyone's familiar to them, which is huge. So this is my top coaching tip. You need your watch. Timing's everything. And my watch has died 1 minute before the session's about to start. Every challenge is an opportunity, as we say. Now I'm going to use the big clock for the first time. Now we're bang on 10. Just in time, we're going to welcome our Tots superstars in now. Right, boys and girls, we ready? In we come. How's Brody? Not even give me a high five. Straight in. You want a bib today? Hi guys, you alright? Jonah? How are we? Hello Bradley. High five. You're leaving me hanging. And you're going, you're ready guys? Jump in. Hi Max, how are you? Good. Hello. High five. Well done, Uri. Go and in you go. You know the script. Go and score some goals. This is the famous Coach Jack, Ollie. High five. 10. Good job. Right, you want to grab a bib and in you come. Fingers up, hands up. We're going to pretend to be lots of superheroes today, okay? So I'm going to get everyone a steering wheel and we're going to zoom round the pitch like Batman. So I want to see if we can do our big muscles like Hulk and big stomps. Oh, that's a good Hulk. Well done. Go for it. Yes, well done. This is one of my favourite ones, the superhero ones. These ones are always great to get the kids engaged because they all love superheroes. Look at this superstar tidying up here, Reggie. Oh, well done. Well done everyone, good job. High five, well done Max, good job. High five. Well done. Did you get your stamp, Jonah? Well done. Good job. Yes, Max, well done. Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming. High five. Well done. Oh, football snacks. What did you bring for me, Jax? You're welcome. We'll see you on Sunday, Reggie. It was brilliant. It was good. Strange doing a tots on a Monday morning, and it was like a sort of select of tots from all over different classes, but good. Everyone was absolutely brilliant. The children were brilliant. Even the parents didn't need to come in as much, which is great. The kids were buzzing for the superheroes. So great to see them all, and a great start to the day. So this sports centre is the Rose Riley Sports Centre. Rose Riley is a pioneer of the women's game in Scottish football. So she was famous. She scored loads of goals in this country, and then she went off to Italy, was top scorer in the top league in the women's there, just as the women's game was starting to pick up. And then she actually, because she was staying over there and playing, she ended up getting capped for the Italian national side, and she went on to win the women's equivalent of the World Cup at the time. So she's now back staying in the area, and she's a big personality, if you like, around the local clubs. Stuart Nannick, she's always popping in and out of the girls' events, pops along and helps them out with training, which is brilliant to see that she's still actively involved in the community. Just at the top of class, and then just up these stairs here, you can see this is the Astro pitch. So when we do our camps here, we're lucky enough we've got access to the Astro pitch, so we get the kids out when the Scottish weather allows us, up in the Astro here, and then we've just launched a Tuesday night session here, which is absolutely going incredible, and it's my new lead coach, Jack, and young Alfie. Alfie's actually he's only 17 from the local area, helps out at the local club, and it's been brilliant to get him along. He knows more of the kids here than we do as well, so absolutely jumping in Stuarton. It's been a great start. We are heading from Stuarton back into Kilmarnock, and we are heading to Ayrshire Gymnastics, which is also my old school. So we're at the hall, the Ayrshire Gymnastics Academy. So this whole building and all these buildings you can see all around me here used to be Kilmarnock Academy. So that was the school that I went to. And it's all changed now. So this is the old PE building, which has been bought over by, or hired out by the gymnastics. All this up here is a company called Centre Stage. They're doing brilliant stuff in the local area as well. Loads of drama and musical performance stuff. And these are down here, which used to be some of the old classrooms, are actually flats where people are staying now. So it's all changed from the school. I say all changed, it still looks exactly the same, but obviously been used for a completely different purpose. So we're going to go inside to the old PE hall, and I'll show you where we do our Wednesday Tots football fun. When I got my inflatables, we came in here to test it and just had a wee wander round, and it was like, this is like, I don't think this office has changed since I was at school, and it still had some football kits from like the school football team when I was there. So this part through here is the school. This was the PE changing rooms. So this is where you get changed before you went to PE. I was always quite into PE at school. It was one of the subjects that I really enjoyed. So it was weird when I came back in here for the first time. Although it was usually volleyball and basketball was playing in here rather than football. So this is us. We're in the old school, old Kilmarnock Academy PE building, and you'll see it's now, the primary function now is a gymnastics hall. So the gymnastics club my daughter Leah went to from when she was tiny, and now she's a coach at the club as well. So I've got a good relationship with the head coaches at the club. So when it came for looking for a midweek tots venue, this was perfect. I knew that it sat empty a lot of the time, and it's a great wee venue for me to use as well. And obviously loads of memories come flooding back when I come in here of kicking volleyballs around when we were meant to be playing volleyballs. But no, I loved PE in here, and we've had plenty of different sports I've played in here, so it's great to now deliver football to the community in here. So this is the back of the PE hall we're at now, and this whole area here just used to be flat. Well, I say flat, it was up and down. That was our football pitch that we played on. It's the goals behind me there where the magic first happened. Just remember playing loads of games here. So you either scored in here where the ball would bounce off the wall, or if you were shooting down the other end, the football was right out onto the main road. And then if you were the goalkeeper, unfortunately part of your job was retrieving the ball from there. So yeah, it's quite cool that where I used to play football, and now a load of tots inside taking their first steps in football with me as well. So quite a good transition, I think. Goalkeeper. We are now at my parents' house. This is where mum and stepdad stay, and this is a house that I spent most of my childhood in. And across the road there is a Howard Park where I played loads of football all the time as well. Hello. Here we come. This is Ollie. Ollie, this is mum, Julie. Mic'd up all day. We'll grab a seat for 10 minutes, and then, like I say, we're heading up to the Grange.
What do you make of Blair's business that he started then?
I've never seen him happier. He's loving life, and he's always worked, and he's always never complained about his job or anything, but I've never seen him happier. I remember when we bought him his first football strip. Neither his dad or I were sports people at all, and he decided there and then he was going to be a footballer. And we just laughed all the way through that. After you go to uni, after you do this, after you do that. But honestly, I have never seen him happier since he started. Obviously we had our reservations because he had a very good job and a steady job and a steady future and 3 kids. So we had our reservations, but we were wrong, totally wrong. He is living life, he's loving life, and I've never seen him happier. So what more could a mother want?
3 years. Yep, I know.
You have worked hard.
Oh, I know. No, it's not been easy, I know.
Family and everything, but you've had good support.
No, exactly.
And it's all working out. It's just grown and grown. We had no idea it would grow into as big as it has. We thought it was just going to be wee classes in Kilmarnock, but there you go.
No, we're growing.
Proud of them. We are proud of them.
So we are here, this is in the Grange Leisure Centre. So during the day, this is the Grange Academy and Annan Hill Primary Schools. This campus means quite a lot to the Football Fun Factory. One, because my kids go to the primary school and the secondary, and 2, this is my hub, my main venue. This hall here is where I've had tots for the last 3 years, 6 back-to-back classes. It's absolutely brilliant. And then we're going to take a wee walk in a bit out to the pitch where we deliver 2 football fun and development sessions. The school are absolutely brilliant. I've got a great relationship with both the Grange Academy and Annan Hill Primary. The school that the kids go to and is a big part of the Football Fun Factory journey. You've got the coolest dad in the school, don't you?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you make of it when he was going to start his business? What did you think?
I thought it was good because he said I could get a job. But I was a wee bit worried when he quit his full-time job because I didn't think it was going to go as big as this.
There you go, and I surprised every day, and your granny just said exactly the same when we just spoke to her. What is it you get called from, like, Mr. Adams? What do they call you?
Miss Football Fun Factory.
What's been the best part of, like, your dad running his own business?
Probably that he's around a lot more and we get to do more fun stuff because he's not sitting in a boring office job.
There you go. So now we're at the back of the Grange Leisure Centre and we're on the Astro pitch here. And this part of the pitch actually where we're standing right now is where our Monday session is on this third. So this is where the first ever Football Fun Factory session in Scotland took place, and this very pitch that we're standing on in March 2022. We're still delivering here on a Monday and a Friday. Got about 100 kids that come between those two sessions, really popular. Got loads of kids coming from the primary school, which is absolutely brilliant as well. So really enjoy the sessions here. They're absolutely brilliant, and I'm really pleased to have it still as one of my biggest venues. Finished off at the Grange Leisure Centre, Grange Academy. We went to see some of the areas that I used there. We met some of the teachers, actually some parents of Football Fun Factory as well. So now we're back to my house, grab a few things to take with us, and now we're off down south to Craigtara, to the Haven holiday park there for the big launch event tonight. So I'm looking forward to getting there, looking forward to seeing all the guys from Football Fun Factory there as well, and it's going to be a great night. Well, it's been a brilliant day so far. So we're back home, so I'll show you. This is where the behind the scenes magic happens. This is a garage full of Football Fun Factory and other football equipment, where I spend half my life packing and unpacking this van. So I'm going to take some of the stuff out that we've used this morning for tots, and then we're going to put in some of the stuff that we're going to be using down at Craigtara for the big presentation. So we've arrived at Craigtara. We're here to meet the guys. Look forward to catching up with James, Johnny and Luke inside. We're all getting set for our big launch due to come up very soon. You good?
Right.
Yeah, good to see you.
Great to see you, pal.
Great. How you doing, mate?
How are you, mate?
Good? Keep well?
Thanks.
Good.
How's your morning?
It's been good actually.
Yeah.
Busy, full on. We are inside at Craigtara. We're just getting set up over in the sports hall there for everyone's going to come down. They're going to have a shot at a dartboard, a shot at beat the goalie. It's the best way to tell everyone about the Football Fun Factory is come and have a go for themselves and see the fun that we have. Fancy meeting you up here. Good to see you. I'm good. Good, you?
Yeah, all good.
Good. Actually been to a few other Haven parks as well. We were down at the Lake District in September, so yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Football Fun Factory in action across the UK in these parks. It's pretty much on my doorstep. It's only 15-20 minutes down the road from where I'm delivering, so think of the hundreds and thousands of people and families that come to Craigtara and Haven caravan parks every year. If they don't know about the Football Fun Factory, they'll see all our signage when they come here. Hopefully their kids will get involved in the programmes, and then by the time they come back, they'll have absolutely loved it, and they start to look out for the local head coach. So whether that's myself or any of the other guys around the country, it's huge for pushing us out there and getting everyone to know about the Football Fun Factory. We're down at the sea, the Heads of Ayr, this part of the beach is called, so it's quite quiet down here, but just along the road you've got the Heads of Ayr Farm Park, which is popular for families. Spent many a day in there with the kids. Then you've got the Newcastle just along the road. And yeah, if you can see right along into the beachfront of Ayr there. The tide's quite far in, so we better not go too far down though. We're having a great time. The Haven staff are getting right into it, love it. That's what we want, a bit of healthy competition, but lots of fun at the same time. So, end of day one, we've had an absolutely brilliant day around my community, and we've wrapped up here at Haven. We just had a presentation with the Haven activities and pool managers. They then came down to the sports hall to try out our epic dartboard and beat the goalie, and the place was buzzing. There were some people I think were a bit nervous, but as they were leaving, everyone was telling us how much fun they had. So it's absolutely brilliant to see that these games are just as much fun for adults as well. So we're just getting packed up here. It is the end of day one, but it is not the end of this video. See you soon. Day two, we are back in Kilmarnock. It's a glorious Tuesday, and we're starting today at the home of Kilmarnock Football Club, a place that means so much to me, so much to this community, and I think it's a great place to start today. and I'm going back inside. I have got my cohort meeting today, so we're going to jump straight on to that. I'm going to meet all the superstar head coaches that report into me. It's always a great way to start a Tuesday, hear them buzzing, and today we're talking about how much community means to everyone. So what a great day for it. Get two guys creeping over my shoulder here. This is James and Johnny. Came all the way to sunny Scotland to join us on our meeting today.
Yeah, absolutely positive to say hello to these guys. Obviously don't get the chance to see these guys normally, but once a year, face to face at the franchise conference every now and again. So a great opportunity to catch up with a few FFF colleagues.
Morning team.
Morning guys.
Get some special guests with us today.
Can you hear me? Oh, great to see everyone. We thought we'd just jump on and say hello just because we're in the building, but have a great meeting. We'll catch up with you all soon.
I'm just going to put my headphones on, guys, so just give me a wee second. Have a brilliant day, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Thanks for your time. Cheers. It was a really good meeting. Loads of brilliant input. The breakout rooms worked really well. The guys came back with loads of great suggestions for brilliant stuff to do in their community. So even as a lead head coach and more experienced, I pick up things off these meetings every week, which is exactly what we want. Now we are going out over there. We're going to have a walk around the stadium. We're going to talk about Kilmarnock Football Club and what it means to me. I'm looking forward to this part. This is the home of Kilmarnock Football Club, one of the oldest professional clubs in Scotland. I've came here for a long while, many years. While I was playing football on Saturdays, I didn't come as regular for a long while, but over the last couple of years I've really enjoyed being back, especially now my two boys, Cole and Lyle, are getting right into the football as well. So over in the East Stand there, that's where we've got season tickets this year. As much as I enjoy taking the boys, it's not been the most enjoyable season, but it's still brilliant to get that experience with the kids. And my daughter Leah's also been a cheerleader as well, so not only taking the boys, but Leah's involved as well. We see her on the pitch at half time, so it's pretty special. It means a lot to us. You can see the sign, there's a sign on the gate there for the Killie community, so that's the sort of the community programme that the club runs. We walk around the stadium, there's a community hub around the other side where they've just opened quite recently. They do some brilliant work in the community. They've got some great programmes for getting young kids involved in football. Very similar to Football Fun Factory, we both get really similar aims of getting loads of kids in our community in Kilmarnock involved in football. They do some brilliant programmes that are for kids with additional support needs, so they've got specific classes to them. They do programmes for adults. They've got fitness programmes, try and get them back fit and back healthy again. Really, and even they've got a brilliant programme they've started over the last couple of years with the older community, where they're taking people for a walk around the community, and they have a Killie Histories programme where they can go in, get a coffee. They talk about some of the history of the club as well, where for those older members of the community, the history is quite significant for them. So this is us, we're at the Chadwick stand side, so this is where the away support sit in the stadium. We've actually been in this stand once, a long while ago. I think it was for the opening of the stadium. We played Blackburn Rovers in a friendly, and a guy called Alan Shearer absolutely battered us that night, unfortunately. On the mural on the wall here, this depicts the trophies that the club have won, the major trophies. That's the league trophy in 64-65. Middle there, that's Gary Hay lifting the League Cup 2012, and that's Ray Montgomery lifting the Scottish Cup in 1997. So I was lucky enough to be, not at the League One obviously, but at the two cup finals, being a supporter of a smaller provincial club, if you like. Those cup finals are memories that will stay with me for my lifetime, and a lot of my friends are Rangers and Celtic fans, and they get disappointed in years where they don't win a trophy, whereas those two moments are moments that maybe I'll never see again in my lifetime, and they were such special days for the whole town. So we're done at Rugby Park, we've had a walk around the stadium, we've had a chat about all things Kilmarnock, and now we're off to Bonnyton Thistle, another local football club, and it's a grassroots club where I coach at. So I'm going to take you around the ground there. We're at Bonnyton Thistle, down at Town Home in Kilmarnock. This is a home dressing room, so the club's looking really good inside. We've got it all done up quite recently, so good facilities. We'll hear spoiling the tactics up here. So yeah, we're going to have a wee wander around the ground, go down to the pitch and talk a bit about Bonnyton and what it means to me. I first started doing my coaching qualifications during lockdown. When lockdown started to ease off, I knew a couple of guys that were coaches in at Bonneton. I was just looking to get some experience to sort of put the badges to some use. So I got in touch with a couple of guys here and I ended up coming in to coach with their 2005s, which was about under 17s at the time. So spent a year or so coaching here a couple of times a week with the under 17s. They were a great bunch of boys. I really enjoyed that. And then while I was coaching here, the club started the lowest age group, so sort of mini kickers age. My son Cole was that age at the time, so I said I'll bring him along to it, but I'm not getting involved in the coaching. And as always happens with these things, I ended up taking on the coaching of it, still taking his team, and I now take my youngest son Lyle's team as well, the 2019s. So came here basically to get a bit of coaching experience, and now I take both the boys' teams, and I'm sure he'll be here for a considerable future as they move up through the age groups as well. Football Fun Factory colours. This ball was meant to be here for us today, wasn't it? Also on this pitch, strangely enough, my coaching journey began here, but my playing career also ended here. So I was playing here against Bonneton, and I was playing for Trundon Donald at the time, and just at the edge of that box up there as we're heading up there, unfortunately studs get planted, blocked a shot, and had a big crack in my knee. Turns out I'd tore my ACL, my cartilage in my knee, and I just remember lying, it was a day like today, absolutely pouring, just lying on the pitch here. I think I was 10 days away from my first Football Fun Factory session. I remember lying in the rain thinking, what am I doing here? Quite sad but quite interesting that the last place that I played a proper game was also the first place where my coaching journey started, and it's took me to where we are today. We are leaving Kilmarnock, the place that means so much to me and my local community, and we're actually heading to where my previous career began. My previous career I worked in IT before I transitioned to the Football Fun Factory, so we're going to a place football related, but it was where my IT career started, so we'll see you there. And we're here at Ibrox Stadium in Glasgow, and I'm going to talk to you about the start of my IT career. So we're going to head inside the stadium and meet my old IT manager and one of my very good friends, Alan Davis. So we're here at Ibrox Stadium, the home of Glasgow Rangers, and as you'll know, it's not the team that I support, but it's a club that I spent a long time at, not as a player but in the IT department. Brings back a few memories being up here. Just in front of me here is the press gantry, where all the press sit on a match day. And part of my job and part of the job of the team on a match day was supporting all these guys with their IT. Can be quite frantic on a match day, particularly here, and if it's an old firm game or a big European game and someone loses their internet access. So pressure at a football club for a different reason than a lot of people, I guess. But it was a great place for me to start my IT career. It was sort of really exciting, challenging time for the club, probably for all the wrong reasons, but it brought some sort of challenges for us as a department, but really enjoyed it, made some friends for life. And we're going to speak to Alan Davis, who was my team manager but is now one of my best friends, and I was lucky enough to be best man at his wedding at this stadium as well. We're at Ibrox Stadium, and obviously we're here to talk about IT. My career started out in the IT world, but my first job was here at Ibrox in 2008. Came into Ibrox as a graduate, and then Alan handpicked me for the IT department. What do you remember then, Alan, about when we first met?
It was a good team we put together, actually. I think there was 3 of us, 4 of us played football as well.
Aye.
So
yep.
it was geeks with no glasses with your first game.
No, I don't actually know.
You know it?
No.
Chucking it down with rain.
No.
Somebody sent you a ball and I smashed you for about 30 yards.
Did you?
Slide tackle.
I do remember that actually.
The game.
And then after that we rigged the teams, so we were in the same team every week after
We
that.
played here
Yep.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, so we played a few end of season games out on the pitch here. We actually played with some ex-players as well.
Played against McCoy's.
McCoy's played in a couple of games.
Alan Gray.
I had some great memories here, and me and Alan have kept in touch. We've been good mates for a while. In fact, I was Alan's best man at his wedding, which was in Ibrox Stadium, obviously. I remember meeting up with you, and I was telling you that I had started doing my coaching badges, and I actually remember you saying to me, "Are you going to do any of the coaching?" And I was like, "No, I'm just doing it because I'm stuck in the house and I can, and the club was paying for it." And there you go, one thing led to another, and now that's what I'm doing full time. So
just seeing the the posts, the creativity, the kids having fun, I think is probably what encapsulates what Football Fun Factory is trying to do. And I just think it's such a niche market you've got there, but you're really kind of taking over in the way of community.
Good memories from working here, and I think for me, like going into an IT job, but we're being in football, things are, as you know, it kept things interesting for us as well, because
you've got to work match days, you're involved here, training ground.
Yeah, you get a good insight into everything that goes on at the football club as well, so it was good. So we're here at Ibrox Stadium. I've got James and Johnny with me, and we're going to take a walk down to the trophy room and talk about my Football Fun Factory journey. So we're down here now in the trophy room in Ibrox Stadium. I'm joined by Johnny Martin and James Cutting, who are directors and founders at Football Fun Factory. We're going to have a little chat just about my journey as a head coach at the Football Fun Factory in Scotland.
The first one?
The very first one, yeah.
We were absolutely delighted. I remember when you came on board there, and you were the first one for a little while, and then since then we've had a flurry. But I think that it takes a certain type of person to, when you're looking at a franchise opportunity, to be the first in an area, but the first in a country.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that?
I said to people almost straight after it that I don't even know if I would be here if I was the second. I think that was probably the thing that swayed it for me. At the point for me it was obviously a gamble. I was working full time, I had kids, was married. I just didn't think I was ready for the big step, but the opportunity to be the first was really exciting for me, I think. Maybe it might have been something that would have put people off, but for me it was probably that carrot for me to take the plunge, I think.
So obviously now, where you are in your journey, you've just become a management franchisee and looking to then grow and expand your community, which is great. What has been a highlight for you if you look back though at the fast-paced 3 years that it has been?
Do you know what was probably a big highlight for me was at the franchise conference last year was winning a Blue Card award, and I think for me, probably not just for that moment there, but it probably showed me how far I'd came in the sort of journey up until that point. I mean, the franchise conference is brilliant because it's the one opportunity to meet up with all the other head coaches, and there's brilliant people there who are all striving to do the same thing. So for me to get that recognition there was probably not one for sort of self-reflection and looking back. I like to just plough on with things. So that was probably a moment where I thought, do you know what, I'm doing all right here.
Mate, looking back at the last 3 years, we're so excited to see the continued impact that you can make in new areas and your existing communities, and continue to grow the Football Fun Factory message far and wide across Scotland.
So we're walking towards the Broomloan stand at Ibrox Stadium, and the offices behind that stand, that's where I started my IT career. And we've went in reverse here, and that's going to bring us sort of towards the end of the video on my community. It's a good place to end, where it all started, and we've talked all about the journey since then, which has been quite remarkable really, and my community has played such a huge part in that, from working here in the IT department to down in Kilmarnock to my Grassroots team, to meet my family, the venues that I use, the schools my kids go to, and it's been absolutely amazing to bring it all together over the last couple of days. And here we are, it's the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the Football Fun Factory YouTube.